Hey guys, what's up? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video here on my channel. So early today, the Ocelot XA-21 was finally released in GTA Online. That one supercar we've all been waiting for now for a while. But was it worth the wait? That's the one question which everyone is asking right now. Is the Ocelot XA-21 a good car and is it worth buying? Like any other car, it has its own pros and cons, which we'll be going through in this video, as well as taking a look at the things you guys need to know about the XA-21 before you buy it. There are a few things you guys may not know about this car even if you've already bought it and customized it, as well as some other opportunities in GTA Online which you guys also need to know about. So let's go ahead and get straight into things. So the XA-21 is now available to purchase from the Legendary Motorsports website for a price of $2,375,000, making it the fourth most expensive supercar in the game behind the X80 Proto, the ProGen Tyrus, and the RE-7B. However, this doesn't necessarily make it the fourth best car in the game, or the fourth fastest in the category, or anything along those lines. But what I will say straight away about this car is I'd consider it to be overpriced for what you're actually getting for your money. Don't get me wrong, the car from stock is pretty good looking in my opinion and has loads of customization options available for it, allowing you to change a lot on the car and providing loads of variation. And clearly, just with the number of customization options available in each category, Rockstar has spent a lot of time and put lots of effort into making this car, which straight away should say something. But the first thing you guys will want to know is, how fast is the XA-21? Well, disappointingly, in a straight line, it certainly isn't up there in the top few fastest cars in the game. In fact, in a straight line drag race, most other supercars, like the T20, the Nero Custom, the Wagner, the XA Proto, just to name a few, will be miles ahead. So unfortunately, in a straight line, the XA-21 certainly isn't up there. In fact, it's probably around about the 8th to 10th fastest car in the game in terms of its top speed, but the car's acceleration and handling makes up for the lack of speed, and you'll find it'll win most races as a result, of course depending on the track. So on the smaller, corner-intense races, the XA-21 will come out on top every time, but on the longer, mostly straight-line races, maybe not so much. And this is something which you guys should definitely try out for yourselves. In fact, earlier today, I was live streaming. We of course tried out a few smaller races, and I was winning them by a mile. Literally about 10 to 15 seconds ahead or so of the other cars, thanks to the fact this car has an amazing acceleration and great cornering capabilities. The XA-21 is definitely one of the best, if not the best, when it comes to accelerating in GTA Online, and when it comes to cornering, you'll find the car itself does it with ease because it's so agile and capable. So depending on what races you're participating in, the XA-21 is often the best choice. Now when it comes to customizing this car, like I said, there are loads of customization options available for it in every category, but there are a few things to bear in mind. First of all, to ensure it reaches its top speed, avoid fitting armor to the car. It will slow it down significantly. So avoid adding any weight you don't necessarily need. Then in the engine category, you've got the option to change the engine block with the option of changing the stock engine color or changing the engine completely, either for a V8 or a V12. And you might expect the V12 to be faster than the V8 or the stock engine, and logically it should, but this doesn't actually affect the car or its performance whatsoever. So if you prefer a particular engine, but you don't want to lose out for choosing a lower option, don't worry, it doesn't actually matter which one you select. The engine block is simply just a cosmetic difference and doesn't actually make any difference to its speed. So you can select the V8 or the V12 or just leave it with the stock engine and they'll all be just as fast as each other. Now if you're like myself and you also love the stock wheels on the XA-21 but you're not satisfied with the stock grey colour on the wheels, it's actually possible to change this despite the option to change the colour of stock wheels being disabled in-game. And this is something which most players may already know about, but most likely have forgotten. So in case you have, or you didn't realize this was even possible with the XA-21, this is how you can change the color of the stock wheels and have any color you want. So what you guys want to do is first of all choose which color you want to have on the wheels. So for example, I'm going to be going for red. But to apply this, you first of all want to purchase a set of wheels. It doesn't matter which ones you choose, you won't be keeping these, so just choose a cheap set from any category. Then of course change the color to whichever color you want to have on the stock XA-21 wheels. From here then, drive out of the custom shop, then go on your phone or your mobile device and load up the iFruit app. Now if you don't have it, of course just download it from the App Store. Now from here then, on the iFruit app, choose the XA-21 and then select the stock wheels and place the order. From here then, give it a few seconds, and in-game, you'll receive a text message about the in-app change that you've made to the car. So of course head back to the custom shop, and straight away you'll be given the option to apply this order. And of course upon doing so, as you can see, you'll now have the stock wheels once again, but this time the color which you had on the previous set of wheels will now be on the XA-21 stock wheels. So you can see I now have red wheels. And there we go, that's all there is to it for this. So although the option in-game is disabled, you can't apply a wheel color to the stock wheels through doing this iFruit glitch. Now apart from that, there isn't really much more that you can do or can be said about the XA-21 in the terms of tips, tricks, and secret features. It is a good car overall, in my opinion. It's quick, but not quite up there in the terms of competing against the other fast cars in the supercar category. And thankfully it has a fast acceleration rate, which makes up for that, and the ability to corner is much better than most, which like I said before, allows it to dominate in the smaller races with lots of corners. But apart from that though, and the fact that the car is pretty good looking with loads of customizations, overall it's not something which I'd even consider to be good value for money. There are so many cars in GTA Online which are almost half the price. For example, the Wagner, which is almost $1 million cheaper and is faster in a straight line. And personally, I prefer the Wagner's appearance too, as I'm sure some of you guys do too. Now of course, I'm sure some of you will prefer the XA-21. The appearance after all is just an opinion thing. And there are also a few small things as well about the XA-21 which slightly bug me. For example, the rear license plate appears to be stretched, the aspect ratio is definitely wrong and just doesn't look right. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be intentional or whether Rockstar will eventually fix this, but maybe you guys like how it is. And obviously the inability to change the stock wheel color in-game from standard without having to use the iFruit glitch is also pretty annoying. So is the XA-21 worth buying? Well, it all comes down to whether you have over $2.5 million to spend on the car and fully customize it, whether you like its appearance and you prefer it to some of the cheaper, faster alternatives, and how often you complete in these smaller cornering races. Otherwise, it's probably something not worth buying, just save your money or just purchase something half the price that's faster, like the Wagner. Anyway, but alongside the release of the XA-21 today in GTA Online, there are also plenty of other additions you guys also need to know about. First of all, there's an exclusive t-shirt to be unlocked, this being the Black Coil t-shirt, which you can now unlock by simply completing a gun running cell mission. It's a limited time offer, only available over the next few days until next Monday. So if you want to get your hands on this red t-shirt, just sell some stock from your underground bunker, and you'll then receive it at the clothing store under the special t-shirt category. Now speaking of selling stock, there's also a huge bonus on selling stock right now. In fact, there's a double cash bonus on the gun running stock selling missions. So basically when you sell your stock, you'll now receive double the amount of money, making this a great opportunity in GTA Online over the next few days. So with a full level of stock, you can now earn $2,100,000, plus of course you also receive a bonus on top of this for selling in a public lobby with other players, CEOs and MCs in the lobby. So definitely take advantage of this, you can make a lot of money from doing that. And there's also a double money and RP bonus on 2 adversary modes, those being Slasher and Sumo. Now weirdly, Slasher 4 doesn't offer double money and RP, which I'm guessing is just a mistake and will hopefully be fixed by the time this video goes live on YouTube. Now these 2 adversary modes may not be the best ways to make money in GTA Online, but playing these on top of waiting for your stock levels to be filled up will certainly help you to earn some additional cash in GTA Online. And there's also a fair few discounts available too this week in GTA Online, with a 25% discount off Route 68 Bunker. There's also a 25% off the APC, the anti-aircraft trailer, the Phantom Wedge, the Hydra, and the Valkyrie, which of course are all available from the Warstock Cash and Carry website. Now, as I mentioned earlier today in my live stream and in a video yesterday too, definitely keep out for more discounts on the recently added DLC vehicles from the gun running updates. Obviously, both the APC and the anti-aircraft trailer, which are discounted this week, are two vehicles from the gun running update, but expect more and more gun running vehicles over the next few weeks to be discounted. So if you guys haven't bought certain vehicles yet from the gun running update and you might want to buy one soon, just wait a little longer until Rockstar offers a discount on it. And I can guarantee you, over the next few weeks, eventually the vehicle which you want will be discounted, if it's not already. Anyway, but with that being said though guys, that's pretty much it then for this video. I of course want to get your thoughts and feelings on the new XA-21. Do you guys like it? Do you not? Is it too much money? Just let me know your thoughts and feelings, and of course also let me know too what you guys think about the discounts and other opportunities in GTA Online. So leave a comment, and if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel already, then please do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. As always guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.